Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today, they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up, and the Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks like he's going to run it. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Foster. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Texas. You'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, here comes the reverse. Makes the defender miss. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Foster. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young. I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Get some space around the 30. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive. A pick, and he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first down and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man open downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to run the option. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway getting the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Gives it to the back. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's on the run. Launches deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The Longhorns move into the red zone. And here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense sets up for the first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. And the Burnt Orange beginning to pull away from their rivals, Kirk, here in Dallas.
Yeah, Chris, Texas has done a really good job on both sides of the football. Put themselves in a position now, as you said, to pull away and put this game away.
And they tack on the extra point. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on his...
And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Has the first down, still on the move. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot and they can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And now to try for two. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Eludes a tackle. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 38, Oklahoma 22.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Second down play coming up. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
How dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. We've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now to try here for the extra point. There's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff field inside the 20. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.